Hey, Rock! Go fuck yourself!
You ain't no bad I ain't got a trap phone. I got P's and M's and K's and O's. They're illegal, so I'm high eyes. I was just a middle finger. Diamonds on my feet, the bowl in the liquor. Even though I'm rapper, I think I'm a singer. Watch me in the car, I treat the chorus like a singer. You say bad, I'm a South boy, I'm South shit. This is this ain't all that fucking.
Yeet. Man, so before we get into it, that last episode that we put up, part 1 for the Paul Heyman, getting a lot of love on it.
Hey, that's what's up. Shout out.
Now, before we really go into it, I know we kind of talked about having a 5-minute sesh of just banter before we got into anything, but kind of want to give a shout out without it being a shout out to a follower that we had the last couple of days that decided, ever since we made our feelings known on the page, well, I'm not going to say we, I'm going to say me, because I know the Anomaly has his home, he has his own thoughts, so I don't want to pull you into this one, but I just want to say to Chris Mosh, go fuck yourself, homie. Like, at the end of the day, you came into us saying, hey, I don't like how you went about, your Hogan rant, and I feel you. And like we said on the last show, we understand and respect the passing of the character Hulk Hogan, but at that moment, we weren't ready to separate the character and the person. And I still tell you right now, you can't tell me that I have to feel bad 100% about something when I didn't like the person. We acknowledge what he did for the industry. There's nothing that you can deny about that. Now, yeah, I will tell you Vince McMahon had a big play in it. But at the end of the day, I just want to say to anybody who listens to us, follows us, all of that, we're not here to offend you. We're here to simply give you our takes in a heel fashion. And we're not going to sugarcoat shit because of your feelings. You don't like us? You can unfollow us. You can unfriend us. It is okay. You don't have to continue being a part of this adventure. You don't have to continue being part of the heel turn empire. That being said, speaking of empire and all that, I want to give a shout out to the future of heel turn sports and heel turn entertainment.
Let's go. Sports. Yeah, y'all already know.
You already know.
Heel turn sports. It's on the way.
Yes, sir, man. Football's right around the corner. This is officially the last weekend without any football on TV until February.
So if you're planning like weddings and children's birthday parties, middle of the week, make everybody call out of work because football is on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, And I'll be one to tell you right now. Come football season, when my team's on, you better get situated with the Buccaneers schedule, ladies and gentlemen. It's text messages, phone calls, emails, FaceTimes, taps on the shoulder for conversation, anything that is not football related, game related. You don't have to save that shit till later on. Save that shit till a heel turn episode. Put it in the comments if you feel that adamantly about it. We'll respond.
When my team's not on the field.
We will respond when the game is over and we have digested what the outcome, whether it be win or lose.
Either way.
Either way.
Remember when we told you if you comment to us, give us 24 to 48 hours. That applies to that too. That just applies all the way around.
It definitely applies during football season. Now, I do want to give a shout out to everybody that did tune in to the last episode of the part 1 of Paul Heyman. And we broke down the managerial career of probably what is probably the GOAT of managers in sports entertainment. He's becoming a part of the list of Pauls. Paul Bear, Paul Heyman,
I mean,
Paulie Shore. Hell, bro, even Paulie from Goodfellas. Now, what we are looking to get into tonight is we're asking that forbidden question. The one no Paul Heyman guy wants to hear.
Is Paul Heyman the greatest mind in wrestling? Or just the leech that sucked greatness out of legends and called it a motherfucking strategy?
Shit, man, that's a genius. He's a manipulator, a promoter of gods. Man, I'm letting you know, Paul Heyman has created some of the best moments. And he didn't ride coattails, man. He stitched the motherfucking coat.
Or maybe, just maybe, he latched on to the hottest talents in the room and screamed louder than they could.
Oh no, he definitely screamed louder than they could. Like there's no two ways about it. So what we're about to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're about to dive in again to last week's episode of Paul Heyman. Only not this time. We're going to be asking the questions. Is he a creative genius or is he a leech to the next attraction in the industry? And we're going to start off, man. I'm going to bring out Brock Lesnar. I'm going to tell you he's a genius, man, because think about it. Lesnar in 02, that man was silent. He was stiff, intimidating. And man, Heyman gave him a voice. Gave him an aura. A gravatas, if so. ECW? Man, it was on life support from day one. Like, Heyman, he made it breathe. He made it bleed. And he made it matter. You know, and hell, you're talking about Roman Reigns. The man that WWE was shoving down our throats as supposed to be the next guy. You know, they wanted him to be the next Dwayne. And nobody wanted it to really be that guy. You know, the flopping babyface turned god tier heel when Heyman whispered, "My tribal chief." Every monster, though, they need a prophet. Paul Heyman, he sells destruction like it's a religion. And to me, my man, that is not leeching. That is absolute fucking leadership.
I get you, and I'm not gonna fully deny that. But Brock was always box office. I mean, the man was a national heavyweight champion in Minnesota wrestling. Heyman could just stand next to him with a mic and collect checks. I mean, Punk was already the voice of the voiceless, already doing whatever he needed to do. And this is way ahead of that because he went toe to toe with Mr. Five Move John himself. Heyman just tagged along for the ride.
Okay, hey, and since you bring up Cena, isn't it ironic that John Cena has never had a manager? And at that time, Paul Heyman was not even attached to John Cena. John Cena might be the first motherfucker to go his entire career without a manager.
Well, no. If you go earlier in his career, even though he was kind of like his tag team partner, it was more so just a manager, whoever that.
Are you talking about that big, bald-headed, nut job-looking motherfucker?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that was a. They knew John Cena was gonna be something, and they figured if they could attach him to John Cena, then he would have been able to revive his career, and that didn't happen. Cena just left that motherfucker in the dust.
Fair, okay. But Roman Reigns? Come on, man. Come on. Roman Reigns. That heel turn was years overdue. Come on. It needed to happen. When he won the Royal Rumble and got booed, it needed to start right then and there.
Yeah,
Heyman didn't create it. He piggybacked on it.
that's a fact. I'll go with that.
He's a Mike Slick vampire, bro. I'm not gonna cut nothing from him. 5-star, elegant, goated performer on the microphone. He doesn't build stars. He attaches to them once they're hot, and he pretends he lit the match.
Yeah. Okay, so I get where you're coming with it, man, but let me just go. Let me open this up for you real quick, and let me explain the value of the voice that is Paul Heyman. Then what I want to know is I want you to explain something to me. Explain Chris Axel. Explain Cesario. Explain Ryback. John Cena. They're all flops. Why? They had no heat. They had no Paul Heyman. Okay, I'll take that back. John Cena didn't flop. John Cena didn't flop, but the beginning of his career, think of what he could have done, man, if he would have had a Paul Heyman in his corner. Paul Heyman, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar doing what they're doing right now. Like, bro, you imagine what that shit could be like? You know, it's exactly the moment Heyman couldn't leech off of a top tier talent or a top tier draw. His magic's vanished, bro. He's a genius when the steak's already cooked. Because, again, it was Brock Lesnar. It was CM Punk. Roman Reigns.
I mean, I'm not discrediting you here. And I hear what you're saying. But in some form of a fashion, you was always linked to said push superstar, whether pushed by management or pushed by fandom.
Yeah, but, I mean, come on. Let's think about this. Let's talk about it for a second. Very beginning, and we had mentioned the last podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You have guys like Stone Cold Steve Austin before he was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Heyman knew what he had in that guy. That's why he when he worked with him in WCW, he was a big part of his career, at least surviving there. ECW, bro, he took him the first opportunity he got. And I'm not going to say he made him a main event star. I'm not going to go that far.
Okay.
But he did teach Steve kind of what it meant to build yourself, become who you are, become yourself.
Okay.
And when WWE did the King of the Ring, it was a perfect fit at that time.
Okay. I got you. I got you.
You know, and I will even say, bro, Stone Cold, the heel turn was the hottest in the world. That was the biggest thing that happened in the time frame. And who was right there? Heyman. And to me, the turn could have been so much better, but because you have Paul Heyman right there, it kind of it killed it a little bit. That they did it with the wrong people supporting it. I'm not gonna say Paul Heyman was the wrong guy, but the rest of the cast was horrible. Come on, man, fucking Shane McMahon. But again, shit, I don't know. Heyman brings out the best in his clients.
Okay. I mean, I get you. So, would you say that Paul Heyman is the best manager in wrestling? And yet, we look kind of worse admitting he never took a single real bump to earn it until maybe this past Bloodline storyline.
Yeah, and I mean, think about it, bro. He's outlasted most of them, though. The era, the next big thing. Well, Paul Heyman found another way. He found a way to remain relevant. You know, but you brought up Bloodline. Look at it, man. He's still remaining relevant within the story, and he's not even attached to it anymore.
That's because cockroaches and leeches always survive. Like, there's gonna be when the mythical world blows up. That I'm not ready to go down that rabbit hole with people yet. But they think the world blows up, there's gonna be a Paul Heyman, roaches, and leeches
And
with
Twinkies.
ramen noodles.
And Twinkies. Can't forget about the Twinkie factory in Nader. It's a Family Guy reference for many people. So, all right. So, I want to know with everybody listening, what do y'all think, man? Is Paul Heyman a booking genius, a creative genius, or is this man just a goat of riding the coattails of a legacy?
You know what y'all should do? Drop that in the comments. Just let us know either way. He's still getting paid more than your favorite guy.
Some people's favorite guy isn't here anymore. But I can tell y'all right now that this episode, y'all ain't gonna find another one like it. Because at the end of the day, we are the best, and this is Heel Turn Wrestling.
Yes, baby. And tonight, the mics bled.
Bloody motherfuckers. So again, let us know, y'all.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, drop a follow. Y'all already know what to do.
Absolutely. And again, big shout out to our sponsors with W Energy Drink, man, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to keep coming up with crazy ass topics like this and want to keep, building the brand. So big shout out to W for giving us the energy we need to continue running everything here with the Heel Turn Entertainment and Heel Turn Sports.
W!
Big shout out as well to full moon radiance, glow in the dark hair accessories, man, because it will have you looking good whether you're going to festivals, to a club, to a concert, or to a birthday party, or hell, man, maybe it's just a Wednesday and you want to do something festive with your hair. They got you, man. Hit up my boys at Full Moon Radiance and let them know heel turn sanction, and you get 15% off your purchase.
Let's go. Don't you want to feel the glow?
Yeah, no. And hey, big shout out to our boy Matt Grisham as well with GOAT TV. With the NFL season approaching, man, skip the YouTube TV, skip the NFL Red Zone purchases. Don't go spending all the hundreds of dollars on this shit, man.
GOAT TV.
Hit up our boys with GOAT TV. Let them know heel turn sanctuary. You're gonna get your first month. What was the promotion?
For $35 a month.
Okay, so $35 a month, and I do know it is a $60, if I'm correct, a month purchase for the subscription. But think about it, man. For $60 a month, you get all the new movies, get all the new TV shows. You ain't got to worry about all these crazy ass separate logins for Hulu, for Netflix, for Paramount, for Disney Plus, for ESPN Plus, for NFL Plus, for Baseball Plus, for whatever. Tesla Plus, man. They got that. GOAT TV has all of it, bro. They have all of these absolute crazy fucking variety of apps and networks and stuff, man. They got you right there under one thing. You want all the new movies again? Again, all the new movies in any movie you can really think of that has been out in the last, 50 years? Go hit up our boy Matt Grisham at GOAT TV, and again, let him know GOAT TV thanks you, and hit up on that TV offer.
GOAT TV, GOAT TV, GOAT TV, GOAT TV.
And until next week, man, this has been GOAT TV, where the kayfabe is always alive. Your favorite wrestlers may not be, and at the end of the day, your feelings are just here to get super kicked. Because we are heel turn wrestling.
You let the real gorilla out. You let the real gorilla unsheltered immediately. Gotcha, bitch.
Whisper words on the heart as I'm holding close. Keep a shadow from the dark on my love. Oh my love.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a beast.